You have an interesting education, Ben. What is it you plan to do with all that knowledge?
Um, well, yeah, I've got my associate's degree in two-dimensional and three-dimensional design. I've got my bachelor's of fine arts and studio arts. I've got a certificate in American Indian Studies. I've got a master's of arts in information resources and library science. I'm currently finishing my certification for art teacher at the high school level, well, at the K through 12 levels, I guess. Um, I'm also working on my master's in curriculum and instruction. And I've been going to school for 14 years past high school. Maybe a semester off once or twice. But I've been going to school pretty continuously um, since kindergarten. Well,
Hmm.
since before kindergarten. Right?
Right.
Um, and you know, I guess I just go where my interests are. You know, I've been to so many different kinds of colleges just because I wanted. You know, there's things I want to know about. Um, you know, I studied blacksmithing and welding. You know, at one school while I was going to school for different kinds of arts at another school and also doing like Native American activism in the 20th century at another college. You know, I was going to three different colleges at once
Wow.
because because I'm interested. You know, I'm interested in life and things that I guess that things that life is leading me to. Maybe I'm not a traditional student, because I've gone to I've gone past what they expected. You know, I should have been in the workforce 10 years ago.
That's
But
why
yeah,
I
but
think
I'm
that's yeah.
3 years now. I've been working
Right.
um, past my master's degree, but I'm still in school. Uh, I guess I use all that education, as a librarian, as an educator, um, further my studies. But to be able, like I said before, to be able to guide young people towards their goals, their dreams, um, show them that you don't have to have a cookie cutter college education. You can pursue things that you want in life. Um, Pursue that education that you deem worthy. You know, and I've said that to you too. You know that
Mm-hmm.
you're looking at UWGB and you could go through two tracks. You know, in the art
Mm-hmm.
program, but you don't have to. You
Mm-hmm.
really don't have to.
Right.
You know, you can take the classes that you want to take. Um,
What it's supposed to be.
right, right,
That's that.
exactly.
When you said the traditional student, I thought, well, that's exactly what the traditional student is supposed to be,
Right, right,
but it's not.
right. You know, you think back to like Victorian times, and they would go to school at a certain school, but then they do travel, and they do all these different things to broaden their horizons.
Right.
And I just don't see that happening in a
Seems
in
to
a
be a
traditional
narrowing.
4 year university where
Mm-hmm.
it's like you get thrown into the mix. You got a certain number of classes you have to take, and there's
Mm-hmm.
not really a lot of room for you to grow,
Mm-hmm.
unless that's your the way that you grow, which could be. I mean, that could be true for a lot of different people, and people could be happy doing that. But if you want to do something that you love, you have to love what you do and never work a day in your life, right?
Huh.
It all comes back to that. That's one of the most profound things I've ever read.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks for your time, Ben.
not a problem, man. Anytime.